You know what I'm saying? Like I was just discussing when I said, man, let me go ahead and put a damn education system out there for it, and make sure y'all say the education system with this conversation, because a lot of people ain't home on private lines to hear what we talking about. I might as well say I'm in the office, but the prices are what's getting us in trouble, man, because I'm not down there, and I'm not at the goddamn farm. I'm not at the warehouse, I'm not at the market, I'm not at the factory, and I'm not even on the damn sidewalk doing the bartender job for the people that come down there and say they got labor pains for loading up trucks all day, or they got sprained ankles, or, I can't afford to get to the hospital because I'm on foot traveling. The hospital is 40 miles, and I got a goddamn plate in my head, I got a static shock in my head, so at times, or I got a cramp in my fucking back that goddamn antiseptic won't do, so the prices are pretty much what's got the police kicking in people's fucking doors and taking them to fucking jail, because you don't know that the FBI, the military, people that load trucks, even, down to anybody who got a damn economy or a walk-in, or even to an adventurer walking in the damn jungle, man, they all, they love the idea of making aspirins and pain medicine out of coca leaf and stuff. But it's the damn guy who's selling it that's giving us a hard time. He giving us a bunch of fucking baloney, man. There's a lot of ramps in that shit, man. You doing a lot of, then you disrespecting me and you got bad customer service and shit. So why in the fuck is y'all hiding the bank accounts and the goddamn products and pallets from Groove? Because Groove the one we was dealing with since he been a baby, and Groove pretty much certified, and he got good customer service, and he got good I'd rather go buy from Groove and get his blessings, so I feel like I bought something that, that's valuable, you dig, and I get good advice about it. I don't want to buy shit that's going to fall apart or make me look stupid and feel like, man, I shouldn't have bought this bullshit, So what we doing, and I walk the streets at time because I need my medication at time too, it's like, we just gonna make a simple comparison. It's like I got asthma, I got fucking asthma, so I need my asthma pump. So you got a bunch of dumbasses out here robbed the goddamn truck, the hospital truck, and stole all the asthma pumps, and now they out selling the fucking asthma pumps for $500 a goddamn asthma pump. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what we saying when we talk about coca leaf extract relief, okay? So what they saying is, if you ain't shitting, get out the pot, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else got this shit, you dig? And I got the guy, like I said, man, if you ain't shitting, get out the pot, man. And I got E. coli, man. I got the runs, man. You know what I'm saying? So get that fuck out the way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you down there and you fucking promoting and goddamn broadcasting my shit and selling my shit under my fucking certificate and my fucking name on my deed on my fucking farm. And I ain't getting no record off that shit, nigga. I ain't getting no reimbursement off a fucking thing down there. I ain't even getting I'm not even getting a fucking medical cabinet set for my migraines and my static shocks in my head, motherfucker. So that's why the fucking feds and the war on drugs is going on, you dig? You know what I'm saying? What we was just talking about was, you got people out here to do honest jobs, man. They might have a job loading up trucks, everything because of like unloading food trucks. Canned food is really heavy at times, and then you gotta do it repetitiously for maybe 10 to 12 hours to 8 hours at once, so you do have, muscle spasms and all kinds of shit that happens, Then you got jobs where they work the job, they gotta stand on their feet at fast pace for fucking 8 hours, sometimes maybe 16 fucking hours, man. So at times, people get fatigued and shit, man, so they be sore. And, they need something a little stronger than the fucking antiseptic. So that's where I was saying, well, if nobody wants to fucking do right, because I don't know if you advanced in farming or not, but shortly after I was born, probably before I was born too, but shortly after I was born, man, I fucked around and there was a war on drugs, and I settled the war on drugs by, saying, well, okay, I put it in my name. And I started doing the bills and the prices and the ingredients, which the ingredients of coca leaf extract is just coca leaf extract. It ain't got no kerosene on it, no ammonia, no acetone, none of that shit. You know, it's just coca leaf extract powder. It's just like aspirin. And around those times, when I was a little midget, and I had pallets all over the yard, and I was called a little Juneberry kid. I call it Juneberry, like little red berries. And I also call it Juneberry because around June, it's when the fruits and stuff, the berries start to blossom on the plants and shit, you know. So it's harvesting time. And then, so we probably can get 2 farms. And we probably can farm twice in 1 year on the same joint, because after we pick the first strides off, then we go out there and refinance the farm. And that means, you know, go out there and re-economy the farm. Sometimes, you know, but I had a whole different way of, you know, once you pick the berries off, they're just going about our business and shit. And, you know, they said it might just come once a year. So we're going to do with the seeds. And sometimes they might just go out there and pull all the roots off the ground and then refinance with the damn seeds to make a whole nother harvest. But sometimes I might just leave the bitch there and let the motherfucker refinance, you know, like an apple tree, dude. Because nobody pulls a fucking apple tree up after harvesting fucking apples and then grow a whole nother fucking tree, because it takes forever for that shit, alright? So you motherfuckers, you don't know your cultivation and shit. So, like I was saying, I was in charge of the medical. I was in charge. I was like little nanny poo, you know. Nanny means caretaker, poo means, you know, stuff. You dig? So I was in charge of stuff and take care of stuff. And my prices were pretty fair. Where you can come to the house, and I was a little boy about 25 pounds, 30 pounds years old, and you come down there with $15, or, you know, $15, and you'll pretty much get a 3.5 of coca leaf in a bag for $15, you dig? And I had pallets in the warehouse everywhere. And here we are again in 2026. We got the same fucking problem, the same war going on, where people out here trying to sell ounces of coca leaf for $1,500, sometimes $1,000, sometimes goddamn $1,200. Then it's about, well, we'll drop the price $800. That's still too high, man. All right, the setup price, the retail price, because, you know, when the cops start busting people on the street, they say, well, you know, we bust somebody with about 3 kilos of cocaine with street value was about $75,000. That's bullshit. A kilo of cocaine is about $8,000. Okay, that means it's $8 a gram. All right. So in that 1 gram, you got 10 fucking pills. Okay, you got 10 coca pills, 0.1s. Okay. So you might say, well, I'll do me a 0.2. At time you might say, fuck it, I do a 0.2, but a gram of coca is like the size of 2 fucking aspirins, you know. And aspirin is a half a gram pill. And then, you know, you take 2 aspirins for a fucking headache. That's a gram of antiseptic, right? So what y'all got going on is y'all out here, y'all selling fucking grams of coca leaf for $50 to $60 and shit. You know what I'm saying? You think, and you treating the coca leaf like that shit more important than paying that fucking light bill or buying fucking air freshener and soap and hygiene. You know, you really fucking up the prices on the streets. And I'm taking the fucking heat. And I'm the one that's in the goddamn corner in this little room who's taking the blame for it. And little do you know that I'm the one they're gonna look at. I'm international, so the whole world is gonna look at me like, motherfucker, you was a little boy, you had it going on, and what the hell's going on? And little do you see behind the scenes, I'm the one that's gonna get blasted in the fucking head by it. And I've been shot in the head maybe 3 times by stupid motherfuckers doing dumb ass shit with coca leaf, you know, coca leaf extract. The first thing you do is put my name on it. You say, well, I got it from Groove down there in Midnight Jungle and shit, man. And next thing you know, everybody can go out that information. As we talking, the side of my head and the back of my head, like, I got like internal bleeding in my head at times, you know. That's what it feels, you know. It's like I still got, you know, blast brain when I got popped in the skull and shit. And I can still feel the burning sensation at times, you know. But everything is healed, but, you know, it's like having whiplash, you know. I'm still, you know, I get flashbacks about this shit. So I'm the one that's taking the blame for it. And it could be anybody, man. It could be somebody, just a regular old guy. So I'm going to have about an ounce of weed and about 8 ball, man. And then he might work his way up to about a half an ounce to get caught with it. Then he been doing a lot of stupid shit with it, like, you know, telling people they got to suck dicks to buy it, or y'all need to go steal for it, or You know, he pretty much is, he's an enforcer or some shit. Then, you know, he gets busted. He try to work out a deal with the cops. And the first thing he says, I get it from Chapo. And then, you know, he be like, so they be like, yeah, we gave him Chapo. And the police be like, Chapo ain't even from Mexico. El Chapo, who sells cowboy hats and chaps for bulls and, you know, Navy beans and shit like that in the restaurant market, he's from Mexico. But Chapo was the little boy down in fucking Meat Park. So now y'all got a whole goddamn regime of people coming out here to fight me because some guy that lied and said I personally sold him some coca leaf extract and I'm taking the heat all the time. You know, you got to the point where I probably done lost my goddamn medical farm license, you know, my surgical license, all kinds of shit. You know, my hospital, my town. I pretty much lost everything by dumbass guys who ain't even supposed to be talking and working no deals out with the FBI. The FBI, one thing you need to know, the FBI come get you, they do not interrogate you. They already investigate everything. When they come get your ass, you're going to jail. They're not going to sit you down, ask you who your fucking connection is, they're not going to ask none of that shit. You're going to fucking jail. Tell it to your lawyer, tell it to your judge. We're on to the next case. So that's another investigation going on with fake FBI guys. You know, so y'all got me, you know, I got a case right now. And here's a colorful cartoon that's will explain it. You just went and bought 100 pounds of fucking white rice. And we trying to find me and all of us is a little grain of rice in there. So we got to inspect every fucking grain of rice in that fucking 100-pound bag. That's pretty much what the hell's going on. To make sure that it's the right source, you know. That's what you doing. And I'm on surveillance camera, me and him ain't no, and then you got them, you're tapping phones, you notice the nigga that he calls, he buys stuff from. And then you notice my phone number never calls those fucking phones. Alright? And then his source never calls me. Alright? So he might say, I'm buying from Big Jimmy. And Big Jimmy might say, I buy from a Mexican down in Meadow. Or I buy from a Mexican. I get my shit from the Mexicans. And the whole time, Big Jimmy ain't contacted non-Mexican named goddamn Shorty Rapido down in fucking, and he ain't contact Groove for me not one time. And Groove is the goddamn plug. And everybody know, well, Groove ain't the plug. Groove is the electricity, you know. The plug don't mean shit without no electricity, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you still got me on standby and shit. And I'm just down here, you know what I'm saying? They acting like coca leaves extract is so fucking important, you know? That shit ain't nothing but something that people take, you know, when they feeling rusty, you know? I'm feeling rusty as hell, man. You know, I might not make it tomorrow, so I'm gonna tap a little glitter to the nose, so I ain't gonna let anybody know that I got, you know, I'm gonna hit my, like, I can't breathe, and I'm gonna hit my asthma pump type shit, alright? So, whatever the fuck y'all getting high on in the medicine cabinet, man, if y'all down there trying to drink some NyQuil to get high on and go have sex and shit, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, man, alright? Down there taking goddamn NyQuil, mixing with Sprite, all kinds of shit, which ain't never a little goddamn 100 proof alcohol in this shit that's mixed up with, you know, syrup to kill the cold. But I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. All I know is I'm ready to get my fucking deeds to my houses back. You done made me lose my whole Native American tribal zone reservation, man, over some dumb shit. Now they trying to connect me to fucking sex trafficking, rape trafficking, kidnapping, child molestation. I mean, you doing every fucking thing in your fucking power not to give me my fucking money and say I'm fucking sorry and here's your stuff and we're going on to another case in another city. And this shit been going on for 39 years, seem like, man. I'm having headaches right now. And like I say, you know, then you might say, well, he don't give a fuck and he don't need it. He don't need these houses. He don't need these cars. He rich. That's bullshit. I'm the poorest nigga on the fucking street right now because somebody out here telling fucking lies about me being in some big ass rape mob orgy and having sex down girls' throats and throwing them in the wood. I'm not never down there, motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck goes on in that goddamn little town. I'm not hitting my fuck. I cannot see outside this fucking room. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to, and my phone don't, if you notice, if you do have my phone tapped, every fucking number is in my name, and nobody never fucking calls my fucking phone trying to fucking connect me to somebody I never fucking talked to. So I'm taking the fucking heat, and here's some more shit going on. And I'm feeling the pain everybody is feeling because I am stranded. I don't even have a car. I don't have a driver license. I don't have money. I'm just broke as fucking hell down here. And like I just got out of the fucking feds for 25 fucking years. And nobody sent me no money the whole fucking time. And I just came home looking somewhere to fucking stay with some money that I made in prison, washing fucking dishes that I was too damn tight to spend, you know, because I was too careful not to spend it because I knew when I got the fuck out, I didn't have nowhere to fucking live. Alright? So that's pretty much what's going on. And like I said, I'm feeling the heat too because, like I said, I got asthma. And I don't mean literally. I mean like I got a fucking static plate in my head that keeps the damn electricity going to my brain and shit, okay? So at times I have static shocks and shit, like whiplash of when I was little and got popped in the fucking skull. Okay? So I have a prescription for coca leaf extract, which I do not sell my medication. I don't even sell my food stamps. Nigga, fuck's wrong with you, man? I'm not gonna sell you my fucking food stamps so I can drink some fucking wine. When I go down and buy me some goddamn yeast and some sugar and make my own fucking wine. Might not be the best, but goddamn, man, I get through. You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking the shot because now you're saying, well, we got to put everything in. It's a bunch of fucking nerds, man. It's a bunch of fucking schoolhouse little kids down here. Little Bible study ass kids that's acting like they from the fucking streets. You never worked on the coke farm. You never was from the fucking streets at card houses. You just a little church house ass child out here thinking, well, ooh, we gotta do something, man, 'cause we don't want him to lose everything. Or we don't want to lose his church. You know, so the people of the church, if they take everything, they will take Ivor Hill Church and a bunch of other church, you know. And so that's where people come and they say, well, they all gather up behind your back while you lock the fuck up somewhere. Something totally not related to fucking drugs. You lock the fuck up. And now everybody's saying, well, you know, he stay in trouble a lot, man. And the police, they pretty much, the FBI, them, and the IRS end up taking his stuff, man. So let's put it in our name so he won't lose his shit. Man, that's the worst thing to fucking do. Is to act like you're a part of something that you're not, man. All right? You don't got shit to do with that man's money, that man's bank account. Nothing, man. Okay? That's all his shit. Now you causing more problems by going down there, putting my shit in your fucking name. And then, you know, would even have a bill to sell, and I didn't even sign off on no papers to say you can put my shit in your name. So you doing a lot of shit to get you in trouble, and I'm sitting the fuck down here locked up for a DWI, and you down there talking about, well, they gonna take all his stuff and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you making, and then you trying to make it seem like me and you together on some shit. Man, you're not together on a goddamn thing, man. Because I don't even know your fucking name. You know what I'm saying? So now, I'm still taking the fucking heat, man. I mean, this gotta be the longest goddamn investigation ever, man. Then you got me hooked up on human trafficking. So my people getting killed, and we selling their fucking driver license lookalikes. They come the fuck down here. They walk around and collect people unemployment checks so we can sell drugs. I do not need a fucking customer that bad that I would kill somebody and take their fucking driver's license and find somebody who look like them to continue to collect SS fucking I to buy drugs from me every fucking month. I do not need no fucking money that bad, okay? So I know the fuck y'all keep goddamn putting my name and shit. Now I'm at the preacher house, alright? I'm at the preacher, I'm behind the damn church in front of the damn school. Alright, the little school, the preschool. Cause y'all got goddamn elementary minds and shit, okay? So I got to goddamn teach y'all how to read and write and count. It's fucking up big time. Alright? And by you fucking it up, you trying to make me seem like I'm the gang leader. I'm the organization leader. I ain't even a part of that organization. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular ass nigga who was a little boy that, you know, didn't have no family that tragedy turned out to be a success story. Now I'm sitting back down here like it's a goddamn tragedy for the last 39 fucking years. Okay? Well, like I said, I'm taking the heat too. My goddamn head get to hurting. Usually, when my head hurt, I can just go to the fucking barn because I own coca leaf farms and I process coca leaf on my fucking own. So I can just go out there and get my own medication and shit. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and get a kilo out the fucking barn, come on in the house, and let the kilo just sit in the goddamn cabinet somewhere, and I might peck at the bitch inside my head get hurting. Alright? And then you come knocking on my fucking door, which you ain't got a fucking thing to do with my medication. And you might say, hey man, you know, I've been working, man, I got a cramp and shit, man, kind of rusty. And I said, shit, man, you know, he said, I was going to the Bob, them house, man, Bob, his shit about $45 a goddamn gram and shit now, man. I don't fuck with Bob. I just come down here because I remember when you were a little nigga, man. I said, shit, that nigga gonna be the doctor till he get 200 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the pain, that's the pain medicine, man, we go see. You know, I came down here, I brought about $14 and shit, man. I'm trying to give me an eighth and shit, man. He be like, sure, you hook me up with $14, man. I need another dollar, man, you know, to put the bill in, you know, like, so you won't mess with no plastic. So I said, shit, man, $14, man, I'll get you a 3.5, $14, man. He be like, sure, man. He be like, sure, man, right on, you know what I'm saying, and then just leave. So my business was fucking booming, and until motherfuckers changed the fuck down there, and this is not for resale, man, okay? I did not sell you a fucking ounce of powder for $200 fucking dollars for you to go down there and resell it for $75 million, okay? You came down there, you had fucking pain, you said you need some fucking aspirins for your cabinet. Alright, you got a labor job, hard labor job where you bend in your back and shit get hurting at times. Alright? I did not, just like, you know, you might say, why the fuck people getting in trouble for selling fucking loose cigarettes for $1 at the store? Motherfuckers like you start fucking up. Alright, you going down there telling fucking business. You know, you taking the business out of my house and putting it in the fucking streets and in the police station. And the police don't really give a fuck because they say, hell, sometimes when we out there jogging, I might need some goddamn sprain ankle medicine myself. So I go down and talk to Groove. And I say, Groove, man, I got $14, $15, man. Give me an eighth. I don't really need nothing too big. All right? You out there making it seem like I'm telling you to go suck dicks and rob radios. I didn't say none of that shit to you, man. You fucking up my professional bartender business, man. Like I said, I'm feeling the heat too. Like I said, you see the line in my head, I don't really glorify it. A lot of niggas be pulling their shirts off, saying I got shot. I don't glorify it. My shit is written all on my face. But you really can't see the shit. Because it's been so long ago. And I had a good damn surgeon to work on my shit. And you might say, well, it all depends on where you get blasted. Sometimes you get blasted in your hairline and you got them gas in your hairline, alright? I just got like a little Ric Flair blade job done on my shit. Like I got cooked in a wrestling ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot worse than that. But the skin on my forehead is a lot different than the skin on wrestling brother. Alright? Like I say, I'm taking the fucking heat, man. And you might say, well, he ain't worried about shit. You're fucking lying, bitch. I'm down here broke. I'm supposed to be a fucking millionaire. But somebody saying, well, let's put the money in our bank accounts so they won't seize the bank. Who in the fuck are you getting FBI information from? That shit does not happen. Whoever the fuck you listen to ain't nothing but a fucking con man. Now he done got himself in trouble. And you can't say I snitch, cause I ain't saying a fucking thing. I'm not in this bitch living on fucking welfare now. A fucking depression check because you was stretching the fucking hell out of me by taking so goddamn long just to go down there and clip the goddamn check, take all the money out of everybody's account, put it back in my shit. I'm legal as fuck, man. My coca leaf farm is a legal business, man. You are fucking the goddamn sales of coca leaf. I got factories to do this shit, man. To make little stamp tablets to sell out the fucking Walmart and shit. But you fucking all that up. For the world. Like I said, man, I'm taking the fucking heat, man. My head gets to hurting. I'm just like everybody else when my shit get to hurting. I go down there and try to see who the fuck, like I'm not here begging somebody. I'm supposed to be the goddamn international drug lord of the whole fucking world. But I gotta go down here and beg somebody to sell me a fucking gram. And they charge me $80 and $90 fucking dollars like I'm some fucking rich guy. All because they think, you gonna buy from, like some Ron O'Neal shit, you pay to buy from us or else or some shit. It's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard of, man. Alright? Still on this shit all day. When they go your little fucking update, they go your little fucking testimony for your little fucking court case, okay? Any fucking thing else you need from me? Damn, man. I owned up to the fucking farm, I owned up to the fucking money. I'm own up to my shit, nigga. Cause I know what the fuck goes on. I'm own up to everything I fucking did last 39 fucking years that was all fucking certified. And they trying to make me seem like I'm a illegal fucking doctor doing dumb shit. I didn't do none of this shit, man. I'm certified. Certified medical